Jet fans, the hot start was fun, but things have changed. Let's dive into why they have changed and what me and Jeremy thought.
Yeah, well, first, before we get into that, stick around, folks, because we'll get into that in a little bit. I want to recap the week of games this week. The Jets played Dallas on Tuesday. They lost 4-3. They fell behind 3-0 early. They were chasing the game from the very beginning. And I'll send this to you, Jordan. That's been kind of a common theme lately.
Yeah, it's actually annoying to watch this team. Um, we were actually out at a restaurant because we had like a Christmas thing to
Yeah,
do on that day. So we were watching it there, but we saw most of it, and we saw the goal 55 seconds in. So
yeah.
that's been a common theme. Slow starts, that's been an also common thing. What do you think that is, Jeremy? Slow
Just
starts.
not prepared, not ready to play. I think it is the coach. I mean, I don't know. It to me, it's all mental. It's all a mental mentality.
But why? Because they're old. They should know how to play hockey and how to be mentally prepared. They prepare all summer and all training camp, and all they guys have multiple years, not even in the same system and other
Yeah,
systems. So eventually that will become a cop out, and time will tell. Maybe
yeah,
there'll be a coaching change.
yeah. It's definitely been a big mystery this year for sure. Well, getting back to the Dallas game, Mark Scheifele leads the scoring response. He scored 2 goals, and Logan Stanley has been on a scoring streak lately. He scored a goal. He went down the wall and banged home a rebound to make it 4-3. How about Logan Stanley, Jordan?
MVP,
Yeah,
MVP,
Stanley,
MVP,
Stanley, Stanley.
Stanley, Stanley.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying that. Usually I say he's a pylon and he's a buffoon, but no, he has more goals than some of the bottom six guys.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Good for Logan, though. Um, but he'll be a Jet for life. Doesn't matter how good he does.
Oh, I know.
He still isn't good defensively.
Oh, I
So
know. Yeah, no, it only took him 8 years to have his coming out party.
yeah,
Yeah, and then the power play went 0 for 4. It's been a struggle with the power play. It was at the beginning of the week anyway. On the weekend, it got better. Eric Comrie just faced 15 shots, but gave up 4 goals. So, but a lot of those chances were grade A's. So that's you're not helping out your goalie if you give up that many chances.
yep.
And our biggest takeaway is they didn't give up. They had fight, but the hole was just too deep. You can't spot a team 3 goals right away and expect to come back. And special teams were the difference in a 1 goal game. I mean, your penalty kill and power play have to be the difference, wouldn't you say, Jordan?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and that's been one of the weakest points, and I think the power play has a lot to do with puck pace. That
Yeah.
means for people that don't know hockey, that means that when you pass the puck, you gotta pass it before that guy gets to his area.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the penalty kill gonna win.
Yeah, and I'll add this, like you gotta move constantly. You can't be in one spot either. And you gotta move the puck really fast on the power play.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Jets versus Bruins, another disappointing one. Yeah, it was rough at the beginning of the week, that's for sure. Jets lost 6-3. Morgan Barron scored, so we got some secondary scoring. That was a positive.
Yay!
Yeah, and Alex Iafallo had a nice creative goal. he kind of came in off the side and roofed it top shelf. My dad was actually at this game with Jamie. Jamie's Zalatas, shout out to him. I ended up getting food poisoning or something. I had KFC and all of a sudden didn't feel well, so I couldn't go to the game. I paid for the ticket and I couldn't go, so that was too bad. Gabriel Velarde scored in his 300th NHL game. He's been playing good this year, Jordan.
Yes, him, Mark Scheifele, Kyle Connor's been our best players this year. And
Oh,
Josh Morrissey.
well, Logan Stanley too.
And Logan Stanley, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. They snapped the power play drought. They finally scored a power play goal that game. Jets jumped out to an early 2-0 lead. Then a common theme. They collapsed after the Bruins got a bit of momentum, and Winnipeg penalty kill let them down by giving up key power play goals again.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's kind of been a common theme. Jets outshoot Boston, but allow too many high danger chances.
Yeah, way too many.
Yeah, no, for sure. There was chances where, like, grade A's, like right in the slot, like no goalie gonna save that. Even Hellbuck, you can't give up that many.
No.
Biggest takeaway is another strong start wasted. Special team continue to swing games the wrong way. Third straight loss highlights inconsistency, especially without Hellbuck at that time. The shot volume, how many shots you take, doesn't matter if quality and structure aren't there. Wouldn't you say, Jordan?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They actually analytically they said we should have won. So that just proves that analytics don't always tell the story.
Yeah, no, for sure. You can't always believe the numbers. Sometimes you could have really bad numbers but still win the game. It's unbelievable how sometimes you can win games and have like 10 shots or something.
Yep.
Well, we beat Montreal, or we beat Washington 5-1 on the Saturday. We actually won a game. I can't believe that. And we got a goal from Neil Pionk and Logan. And yeah, no, it was a good game. We shut down Ovechkin. And any thoughts on that game, Jordan?
Connor Hellbuck returned.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Um,
Yeah, that was a big boost for the team, and that was Nino Niederreiter's 1,000th game
in the NHL.
Yeah. So he got a nice silver stick, and all his family got flowers, and yeah, it was a good game. Nice to see them win, and then the Jets played Ottawa on Monday, and Logan Stanley scored again. He's a scoring machine. He gave us the 2-1 lead. Neil Pionk got a goal from the point. He had a nice slap shot, but then it's just inconsistency and like I don't know about it this year. Ottawa ties it late on a Jake Sanderson goal, and Brady Tkachuk wins it in overtime. Of course, I can't stand that guy. Can't stand both their brothers and their dad. And Connor Hellbuck was good. He wasn't the reason we lost for sure. There were definitely some defensive lapses. It was a good push, but no finish. Your thoughts on that game, Jordan? I think personally, you got to bottle those games down. I mean, it's a 2-1 game. You got to win those 1-goal games.
Well, we're not in the playoffs, so all the games we could afford to lose last year, you can't.
Yeah.
And on that Jake Sanderson goal, because I know Prime, you were having an issue with Prime.
Yeah,
it tipped it off Mark Scheifele's stick.
Oh, okay.
The tying goal. So Hellbuck had no chance. So just throwing that out there.
Okay. Yeah. Jets have now lost 4 of their last 5. They're kind of right. We're at that point as fans. Are we really concerned about this team?
I would say yes. I would say their decor kind of weak, other than Josh Morrissey and maybe Sandberg sometimes. But even though Sandberg hits a lot of low points in his year,
Yeah.
even though he was hurt to start the year, he still hits a lot of low points.
Yeah, no, I definitely think I'm cautiously optimistic that they can turn it around, but the way they're playing, I don't know. It's just
While
not.
these next three games against St. Louis, Colorado, and Utah will definitely tell.
Yeah, it's a big week this week.
Yeah.
I would say effort isn't the issue though this week. I would say it was more execution.
Execution, yeah.
Yeah, special teams too. Again, another common theme. Can't score on a power play, and
Yep.
not a great penalty kill.
Yep.
And I would say add this too. Too many strong starts have been wasted. You know, they get out, they actually get a lead, and then they end up blowing it.
Or they don't start on time.
Yeah, yeah. So kind of have both ends of the coin there, and too many close games have been slipping away for them. Like Ottawa yesterday, that was a winnable game.
I have one for you. It wasn't prepared, but you can take your time and think about it.
Sure.
Um, what's the Jets' identity so far, in your opinion? Been like 31 games. Do they even have one?
To be honest, Jordan, I don't see it. I mean, maybe like I think for us to be successful, according to what Scott Arniel said, is we need consistent offensive zone time, and we need to limit the grade A's, so the high danger chances in the slot.
Yep.
And based on that, I would say that's kind of our identity. I mean, we're not a great defensive team this year, that's for sure. We give up a lot.
No.
I
No.
think that part of it is because we're not fast enough, and we also take a lot of penalties because we're not fast enough.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, they've won games. I mean, the positive is, I mean, it's hard to look back at it now, but they did start okay.
Yeah.
They did start
At the
okay.
start of the year, yeah.
And I mean, another positive is it's a long season yet. We're not even at the halfway point. So,
Mm.
but again, every game that go by, that point's missed, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, now we'll get into some Winnipeg Blue Bomber news. Big news coming yesterday, Monday. Brady Oliveira signed a 3-year extension. Your
Yep.
thoughts on that, Jordan?
Oh, wow. He, in my opinion, and you can vilify me in the comments if you want, but it's a severe overpay, in my opinion, for a franchise that didn't use his running back. Well, the offensive coordinator didn't use him. Where does that leave the team? Like,
Yeah.
he's making a stupid amount of money. Not
Yeah,
just
he's making 290,000 and this year, 300K in 2027 and 2028. That's a stupid amount of money for a running back. I mean, I
yeah,
know he's valuable to our team. I know he's Canadian, but it's just other part of your rosters are going to suffer, I think.
yeah. And we didn't have a good roster to begin with. So, and I know the cap doesn't go into the season, and maybe they're actually gonna be up to the cap because everybody knows what the cap is now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but free agency just got interesting because I'm wondering how active we were gonna be. Because originally I thought we would be more active, but after seeing those contract numbers, maybe a lot more rookies than we think. Don't forget, people, we are an older team.
Yeah.
We need to get younger.
Yeah, no. But I will say this, it locks in a leader, and a Canadian player to boot.
Yeah,
I think signing him might influence other people to sign maybe on the core.
yes, but how many of the core do you want back?
Yeah, I mean, other than Nick Dempke, they signed Retta Cramdy today to a 2-year extension.
Okay,
Another
that,
Canadian, he's an outside linebacker.
that good. I
So,
guess.
breaking news, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, Nick Dempke's another one. It'll be interesting what he gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean, Brady's another guy. He's good for the culture in the locker room, too, right?
I get all that, but your team suffers because one Dalton shown this year, right? Made a
Yeah,
pile of money and what just sitting there because he got hurt fourth game into the year or fifth
yeah, for
and
sure.
get Calgary. And he didn't the public didn't even know about it. So
Yeah,
right? That's the disadvantage of that. Eh, You don't get full value. With people love Brady and they love that he loved
yeah,
dogs. I'm just worried about the rest of the team.
yeah, for sure. It'll be interesting to watch. Well, Jordan.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching, folks. Please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Yeah, well, no show next week because it's Christmas, and we'll be back the following week. And make sure you comment your thoughts and like the video. And we'll see you guys in